What's up, everybody? How the fuck are you? I'm just Jay. I'm 43. And if I look like I've been to prison, I have. Who here likes tattoos? Woo! Fuck yeah, I love tattoos. And I'm dying to get a real one. I mean, it's not to say these aren't real, they're real. It's not like they're scratch and sniffs. Though if there was a scratch and sniff tattoo, I would definitely be up for getting these nuts done up like the Eminem character. Straight up, I tell all of you bitches, they nut in your mouth, not in your head. Straight up. Yeah, so I never been to a tattoo shop. See, I had to go to some of the roughest gated communities the state of Florida had to offer to get the ones I got. Couldn't ever stay out of trouble. And when you live life like that, it's like being invited to an orgy on the set of my 600-pound life. Don't overthink it. No matter how well it goes, it's never going to be good. And the weirdest part about spending as much time in prison as I had was, I didn't have to go there to learn how to survive it. Everything I needed to learn to survive prison, I learned at home. Straight up. Man, I can remember coming home from school and my room would be wrecked, like a cyclone had hit it. Clothes thrown everywhere, stuff knocked over, sheets ripped off my mattress. And when I think back, that's exactly how my cell would look like after a shakedown. Those officers didn't know they were fucking with a trained professional. Man, I was a master at hiding my cigarettes, pornography, and drugs before I ever left the house. And I didn't have to go to prison and learn I didn't want something stuck in my butt. And I didn't have to go there to figure out how to stop it from happening. I can remember when I was a kid, I got sick and my mom popped up with a 12-pack of suppositories. She had my 300-pound dad hold me down, and we fought for 45 minutes before they gave up. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you not one of them made it in my ass. But I had so many fingernail scratches around my asshole, it probably looked like a cat trying to claw its way in that motherfucker. Yeah, and I didn't have to go to prison to learn how to fight. I had a 300-pound dad, had no problem putting his hands, feet, or belt on me. And my mom's weapon of choice was a braided switch. Man, I used to have so many bruises, welts, and lash marks in different stages of healing. Blue, green, brown, black. For most of my childhood, my ass looked like it was being sponsored by Monsignor. And I didn't have to go to prison to learn how to occupy my idle time. Man, I started running away by 9, and by 11, I was such a professional at fleeing and looting. My mom had my dad put screws outside my window and turn my door handle around just so they could lock me in. Shit, by the time I did make it to the big house, I had already mastered reading, drawing, and jacking off. I took my talents to a new level, and I built me a fat girl. That's what I say, I built me a fat girl. See, it starts with a fifi. A fifi is an office-sized garbage bag straightened out, rolled up into a folded towel with lotion squirted in the end of it. It stays tighter than some of you women, I'm just going to tell you that. Now you take your fifi and you roll it up into a folded blanket. Roll it up into your mat and tie off both ends with your sheets. You just made a fat girl. It's legitimately got the wide grips, the sloppy wet hole, and ladies and gentlemen, do look at the bright side. You didn't have to feed it, kiss it, or talk to it. I have to put this disclaimer out there. I have recently come under fire from a very large group in this city. There's not that many members, they're just really big. I do not have any problems with big women. I love a big girl. A big girl gonna let you fuck. Not have sex, not experiment. They don't have a whole lot of range or mobility, so they don't do a lot of experiment. But they're gonna let you beat them guts up. You will never hear a big girl say, stop, I feel it in my stomach. No, because that's where they put everything they love. Straight up. I'd say the biggest girl I ever fucked, 43, so I had some time, was about 300 pounds. It wasn't a head up. I will tell you though, when from the side, it looked like she had 4 sets of tits. I was 17, she was 28, she was the manager at McDonald's. I'll let you connect the dots on that one. And it's me, my dog Josh, and Eric. It went well for everybody but Josh, and I'm gonna tell you. So I'm fucking her from behind. I do love that clap a good size ass makes when you're beating them guts. Right? And Josh is in front getting the head. I had sheets that were pinned over my windows because I couldn't afford curtains. And to be honest, at 17, who needs curtains? And all of a sudden they split and a sliver of light went across her ass. And I saw that pretty pink little button. And something in my head said, sticky dick in it. So I pulled out of her pussy and I hit her in the ass like I was throwing a harpoon. I hit her like I was trying to send a missile back to North Korea. And when I did, she bit Josh's dick. That dude hit the ground, jumped up running, nobody saw him for 3 days. And when we did catch him, he didn't want to talk about it. Just there, everybody. Y'all have a good one.